Why is the world rejecting Jesus? By world, I mean the people in planet Earth. Stick around because today I'll give you the true answer to that question. One thing that we fail to realize is that God is familiar with rejection. If you ask me, I think God has been rejected far too many times by us mortals. Here are 4 instances where God was rejected. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verses 12 through 14. How you have fallen from heaven, shining one, son of the dawn. How you are cut down to the ground, who laid the nations low. You said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit on the mountain of assembly in the far north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. Genesis chapter 2 verse 17 and chapter 3 verse 6. But you shall not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you will surely die. When the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took some of its fruit and ate. Then she gave some to her husband with her, and he ate it too. John chapter 1 verse 11. He, meaning Jesus, came to his own, and those who were his own didn't receive him. And perhaps the most significant account, Luke chapter 23 verses 18 through 21. But they all cried out together, saying, Away with this man! Release to us Barabbas, one who was thrown into prison because of certain revolt in the city and for murder. Then Pilate spoke to them again, wanting to release Jesus. But they shouted, saying, Crucify! Crucify him!
Man min träna sig sitt villkom. Sig Barabbas!
Well, it is pretty evident that there's a pattern of rejection against Jesus or God. And these are just a few old examples found in the Bible. But today we face rejection towards God or Jesus in our schools, in our courts, in the laws, in our households, and even in our hearts. But the question remains, why? Well, the answer to this question was given by Jesus himself over 2,000 years ago. And it's found in the book of John chapter 3 verses 19 through 20. And it reads like this. This is the judgment, that the light has come into the world, and men loved the darkness rather than the light, for their works were evil. For everyone who does evil hates the light, and doesn't come to the light, lest his works would be exposed. Well, friends, I want to close with this. Remember earlier in the video, I spoke about the book of John chapter 1 verse 11, saying, He came to his own, and those who were his own didn't receive him. If you continue to verse 12, it says, But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become God's children, to those who believe in his name.